global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. From all indication, the Vice President, Shettima, is not over the incident that took place at the APC Northeast Stakeholder Consultative Meeting that was held in Gombe earlier in the week, where tension erupted over the issue of his possible sideline. You know, at that meeting, while the party formally endorsed President Bola Tinubu for a second term, there was no mention of Shettima continuing as the vice president on the ticket. And interestingly, the situation escalated when Comrade Mustafa Saliu, APC National Vice Chairman Northeast, failed to mention Shettima in his speech endorsing party's 2027 ticket. And this omission sparked loud chants of Shettima from delegates, signaling widespread dissatisfaction. And also we noticed that one Shettima loyalist stormed the stage and physically confronted Saliu, triggering a full-blown melee in the International Conference Center. This had happened some weeks ago, and the president has responded. One of the statements of the president is that this is not the time to talk about it, that when the APC convention is over, the president will now tell Nigerians who's going to be his vice presidential candidate. But I think he did not sit well with the vice president, and that's why he did what he did to, Ganduje during the reception organized in honor of Governor Umoino in Akwa Ibom State. That was some few hours ago. And I'm going to allow you to watch the video and see what happened, how Shettima kind of snubbed the APC chairman, talking about Abdullahi Ganduje. Let me not take the cat out of the bag. Watch the video and move back. Wow, but still on this same issue, there is information making the rounds right now that President Bola Tinubu is considering a different choice, though he has not spoken up concerning it. But from feelers that we have received, it seems as though the president is considering Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso as a potential running mate for the 2027 presidential election, and that has sparked a lot of speculation about the possible replacement for Vice President Kazim Shettima. Credible sources in Abuja says Tinubu political camp is actively courting Kwankwaso, former governor of Kano State and national leader of the New Nigerian People's Party (NNPP), to return to ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). A source close to the development said the move has gained significant support among party stakeholders who believe Kwankwaso's influence in the north, especially through the Kwankwansia movement, could boost Tinubu's re-election chances in the northern part of the country. According to the source, he says Kwankwaso is being wooed into return to the party and has already visited the president. He has what the president and our party needs to ensure smooth re-election for President Bola Tinubu. That's the source had disclosed to Business Day. The source also linked the development to the silence of APC National Chairman Abdullahi Ganduje at a recent stakeholder meeting in Gombe State, where he declined to endorse Shettima. Observers believe this silence may be strategic given the growing internal alignment towards Kwankwaso's return and potential elevation. Kwankwaso, a former Minister of Defense and Senator for Kano Central, has maintained a significant following across the Northwest. His NNPP control Kano State, Nigeria's second largest voting bloc, with over 5.9 million registered voters in the 2023 election, although his party came a distant fourth in the 2023 presidential poll. Tinubu strategists are reportedly betting on Kwankwaso's grassroots appeal to consolidate the APC hold in the region. Tinubu political calculations are said to have been further intensified by the ongoing talks between opposition heavyweights, including Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party and Peter Obi of the Labour Party. In response to the political realignment, opposition leaders have begun laying the groundwork for a new political party, the All Democratic Alliance (ADA), aimed at unseating Tinubu come 2027. The coalition includes former Senate President David Mark, ex-governor John Odige Oyegun, Ralph Oregboshola, Nasser El-Rufai, Aminu Tambuwa, as well as Babachi Lawal and Abubakar Malami. The group has constituted a 15-member platform committee to drive the registration process with the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) after failing to agree on collapsing into any existing political party. Whoa, I mean, this is serious. But let's just try to be very open here. I think Kwankwaso will guarantee Bola Tinubu victory if he aligns with him, because already we know that in the northern part of the country, Kwankwaso has a better reception than Shettima. And I think this is not going well for Shettima, because at least he had expected that he will be in that position for the next 8 years, that's the next 4 years. Let me put it that way, that the next 4 years he will still be with President Bola Tinubu. But then, if you look at the political history of Bola Tinubu, talking about when he was the governor of the state, I think his deputy also was changed at a point. I think when he wanted to go for the second bidding, he had to change his deputy. So if you cannot guarantee his acceptance in your environment, then what was the need of still going with you? I think that is what is really haunting the whole thing now, because Kwankwaso, as we all know, is a well-known politician in the northern part of the country, though he had sat on the different positions, being the governor of Kano State and also, senator and all of that. I think that he will ease the struggle in northern part of the country. Atiku Abubakar, who is eyeing presidency, will have a chunk of the northern populace. He will get a chunk of it, but with Kwankwaso being introduced into the game as a part of APC team, I don't think that Shettima will be able to overthrow him, because I think that he has so much support, from his people. And a lot of people respect him a great deal, I must say. They love him, and they also want him to at least be involved in leadership. And Kwankwaso is not actually a product of NNPP. They've been there, just like Obedient. They have been there before NNPP emerged. So with that at heart, I think that Shettima will have to also play his game. I don't know what kind of game he's going to play. Maybe kind of talk to the president or something. But I think that the president has already given him 4 years, to be with him. And I would say it was a pleasure, both of them working together, if it happens that way. But as much as he can, he needs to really fight this. But no matter how he's going to fight it, when the heart of Tinubu is made up. So I don't know how he's going to do this. Let's just leave it there. Let's meet our commission and talk more on this. What's the standpoint on what is going to happen? The expected implosion expected in APC. Let's interact now.